On today's episode of The Front Row, we are at the Landmark Galleries at the Texas Tech University School of Art. Our special guest is Joe Arredondo. Joe, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you.
It's great to be here.
So tell us a little bit, first of all, about you and your association with Landmark Arts.
Yes, I'm the director of exhibits and speaker programs in the School of Art. I've been here for about 22 years. Yeah. And so working with the Exhibits and Speakers Committee, we schedule exhibitions and speaker programs as well as some symposia for the School of Art. And all of it's tied to our academic programs.
All right. Well, you have a lot of things on display. Tell us a little bit about what's going on currently and what you have envisioned for the future.
Well, right now we start our fall semester with a second-year MFA group show. So our MFA program is 3 years. So at the end of the first year, the MFA students are, at the end of the first year, beginning of the second year, the students are invited to show up with work they produced the previous year. More than one work, and so we get to see what they've done. In other words, it's a progress report on their work.
And this is Master of Fine Arts degrees.
Master of Fine Art in Studio Art. Mm-hmm. So we have our painters, printmakers, sculptors, ceramists, photographers. What else? What have I left out? What have I left out? I'm sure I've left out something. But anyway, so yes, and so I think we have half a dozen students in this exhibition right now, and pretty much all the media is represented.
Right.
Some sculpture, painting, printmaking, and some photography as well.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's an amazing thing. And these galleries, these are outward facing to the community, right? In other words, the community can come and see.
Ideally, we have weekend hours because that's when it's easier to park on campus.
Right.
No hassles, no parking fees. You can park in any of the lots without having to pay. And so we have weekend gallery attendance, and the galleries are open on weekends. And we encourage people to come and visit us. That's when it's quieter and they can enjoy the work without having to deal with cops out, ticketing everybody. Yeah.
Right, and competing with you and all of your colleagues for
parking. All the students are the ones we're competing with. Yeah. So we've got this show in the Landmark Gallery, and the adjacent gallery right now, our senior BFA, Bachelor of Fine Arts students, are installing their senior show right now. Okay. So, and that one will hopefully get done by the end of this week, and the galleries will be ready to go by Saturday.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So a complete program ready to view.
Complete program ready to view. We have another set of galleries down in the sub-basement. Our photo program operates out of our sub-basement. And so we have ongoing photography exhibitions of contemporary photographers from around the country. It's a national call that we do every year. And then at the end of April, the grad students, the faculty, and some of the undergrads get together to review all the submissions, and they select 8 artists for solo shows. And then just this year, we added a moving image component. So we also have 4 TV monitors where video artists show their work down there. So it's both still photography and now moving image as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Do faculty ever do exhibits?
In this building, we occasionally, like every 2 or 3 years, we will have a faculty exhibition.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
For the most part, the faculty are encouraged, if they're doing a show of some current research, they're invited to present over at our downtown satellite gallery, which is at the Louise Hopkins Underwood Center for the Arts, Charles Adams Studio Project. We have a gallery over there where faculty and students are encouraged to show their current research. But we only do a comprehensive faculty show once every 2 or 3 years.
Gotcha. Well, you certainly have plenty of material with students, my goodness.
Yeah. We have plenty of material with students, and then we still manage to sneak in some regional, national exhibitions. Like in the spring semester, we are going to have an international show. We have a Korean artist, a Pakistani artist, and an American artist exhibiting together in this gallery, the Landmark Gallery. And that's going to be the latter part of the spring semester. The early part of the spring semester in this gallery, we're going to have an alumni exhibition. As you know, Linwood Krennick died not too long ago. Right. And so we've invited his students to submit an artwork and a testimonial of how Linwood influenced their lives. And so we've got about 22 students so far, and we're still reaching out to a lot of people and hope to have a full gallery before spring semester starts.
Right. Well, that's incredible. So you already have something for spring, and you have an exhibition that's just about to go up next door. So it's just ongoing.
Oh,
right.
It is ongoing. It's not only ongoing. We just shipped off 3 crates to Mexico City, where let's see how many of our students, 13, 14 of our students are going to be exhibiting their work at a major gallery in downtown Mexico.
Wonderful.
Mexico City. So we're very excited about that.
Yeah, that's great. International as well as local. That's
It's
great.
a great experience for them
Yeah.
to get to exhibit in such a glorious venue like
Right.
it's called CENART, the Center for the National Center for Arts.
Right. Well, and Mexico City is the hub of so much art
Oh, yeah.
for Mexico. It's it's a Mecca.
It
so
is.
That's
It
a
is.
great thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a terrific experience.
So what else is happening here in our galleries throughout the course of this year? Have we touched on everything?
Not quite. In our South Gallery, we have a small project. Our South Gallery is our South Entrance Gallery.
Mm-hmm.
We have a small project that's being put on by one of the committees within the School of Art. It's called C3, Committee for Engaged Education and something else. I forget what the third E is. But they're putting together a series of exhibitions on engaged education, and they're probably going to bring in a couple of speakers as well in conjunction with that. We have two major outreach and speaking programs in the spring semester tied to our printmaking show, but also the fact that one of our faculty is involved in putting together a panel discussion at the Louise Hopkins Underwood Center for the Arts for a printmaking show they're going to be having in the spring. So it's going to be a big printmaking thing going on in the community where Luca's going to have prints from the national organization. We're going to have our printmaking alumni exhibiting in this gallery. We're going to have a Linwood Krennic memorial exhibition in our adjacent gallery. So there's going to be a lot of printmaking in the spring, and we're going to have some panel discussions and speakers associated with that.
Great, excellent. And can the public
Everything
take
is
part of that?
Everything is free and open. We advertise using Instagram, Facebook, and then I have an email list. If anybody wants to be in the email list, all they have to do is email me and say, "Hey, I'm willing to get barraged with weekly emails of what's going on." And so, because I send out a weekly email on exhibits we've got going on in our galleries here in this building, plus over at the downtown gallery.
Right. Wonderful. That just sounds great. So if I'm here on the weekend and I would like to come by, what are the hours that you are open?
Saturdays 10 to 5, Sundays 10 to 4
Okay.
right now. And you can park anywhere on
Right.
Saturdays and Sundays, which is
Yeah.
really convenient.
That's right.
We're not open on holiday weekends, and so, but other than that, we are open.
Great. Wonderful. Well, Joe Arredondo, thank you so much.
You bet.
For being
Thank
our
you for
guest
coming.
on the front row today and telling us all about the landmark galleries at the Texas Tech University School of Art.
You bet. Thank you for coming.